Hello everyone, it's Red with RedDragonLeo.com, and today the bears got taken out to the woodshed and beat to death, folks. Today was the most blatant, total BS manipulation I've ever seen. It's clear to me that the insiders knew all about this. Me and Anna was discussing this. And it's sickening to see. The insiders got this information about the basically what boils down to a bailout over there in Europe. Whatever they want to call it, it's a bailout. Okay, that's what it is. They're giving them more money, swapping this and that around, making it all sound complicated, but it's just putting them more and more in debt, like Lindsey Williams said in his video, that they were going to put them in massive debt before they crash the market. So I don't know what Lindsay calls a crash, but it still looks like we should have a P3. I mean, a wave 3 down. We're already in P3 unless we take out the highs. But my pin noticer thing here is not working. I'm not going to be able to draw on the charts. I don't know what's wrong with it. I guess just one thing after another, huh? Got a headlight out in my car, got to fix. Got a battery going dead on me. Got to buy a new battery. Jeez, man, when it rains, it pours. See, I've tried several times to get that thing to open. Will not open. It just shuts back down. I don't know. I have to reboot the computer, and I really don't want to go to that route. So I'm not going to do any drawing on the charts, but I'll just give you an idea. You pretty much know when... I've never seen a candle this large. Ever. This walk down really blew my mind because it really didn't gap down more than maybe, I don't know, 10 points on any given day. It was very, very light volume. Dropped 1,000 points on light volume and barely gapped down, less than 10 points probably each day if it did that on each day. And then here we have a day where we literally gap up 35 points or something. It's insanely ridiculous how much we gapped up in the morning. I've just never seen anything like that. That is just total manipulation designed to squeeze every last bear out. I don't think there's any bears left at this point. Who would go short against this? I mean, they wiped everybody out. And you probably can expect them to go on up here and hit this 200-day moving average. And although I can't draw a line here, you can just use your own mind and draw you a line right there, draw a line right there to these highs right here, and you can see that line's going to come in approximate that 200-day average. If they get it up that high, I don't know. Now the thing would be to flip it the other way and say the bailout ain't going to happen, and then just turn and gap it down 35 points or whatever. But it's just not going to happen because the gangsters don't want the market to crash. They love bull markets. They like building things and stealing money from you. They only want to dip it down quickly to steal your money and then get it right back up to ridiculously high levels, because see, they're in it for the long term. They're not playing the short-term swing. So for them, they want their billions of dollars in XYZ stock or whatever. They want it to stay up, so they don't care if it goes down one day and back up the next. It's like they did with the flash crash, where they just tanked it in 20 minutes and ran it right back up. They just basically went down there and stole all those people's money. So it's kind of like your boss just cusses you out, slaps you in the face, and kicks you to the curb, and you go home, and the next day he's calling you back up and saying, "Oh, Bob, I was just kidding with you. Come on back to work now. It's no big deal. Come on." And so you do. And that's the insanity of this, is that they just flat out step on you and just beat you to death. There was nothing in the charts that indicated a move like this. Oh yeah, maybe we could have went up here and hit this red line here at 1206, and that's what I was thinking we was going to hit. was around that area, and that would have been logical. That would have been a normal wave 2 up. up here, then you kind of peter out and run out of steam, and you roll over for a wave 3. And this stage move, folks, I don't know anyone that's seen that. I think most traders are pretty frustrated at this point at the blatant manipulation in the market. You can't win. You can't win. They won't give you anything on the bear side. They only do the bull side. And the bear sides are so short-lived, you just can't catch them. It's insane. It'll stay a bull market 90% of the time. And so, this is curling back up here now. Is it sustainable? I would say in a fairly traded market, absolutely not. Hell no, it ain't. It should roll back over and crash. But again, this is not a fairly traded market. They are printing money like it's going out of style, getting every country in debt to the elite, and then they're going to crash the system, and they think they're going to just own it all. And I hope and pray that enough of you people out there wake up and realize who these gangsters are. I'm talking George H. Bush, George Jr., Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, Obama, Henry Kissinger, George Soros, Warren Buffett, David Rockefeller, Jay Rockefeller, the Rothschilds, the Vanderbilts, the Warbirds. These are the modern day gangsters. These make Al Capone look like an angel. They make, like I said, my new hero today is Jesse James, who robbed banks. That's my hero. So I support him and think all these banks ought to be robbed and the money should be given right back to the public. And start right off the bat with J.P. Morgan and Citibank and Chase and especially Goldman Sachs. Put them out of business. And this is insane. And this is just blatant robbery. These people knew ahead of time they were going to do this, and they took everybody out. So, I would say that we'd roll over here, but you never expect it to roll over on such a powerful move up. It just doesn't work that way. You don't go up like that and turn and crash back down. The logical thing to do would say that we're going to go up here and hit this level right here, and that's around 1260 or something. Will it happen tomorrow? I doubt it. I would hope that they would at least put one small red day in, give the bears a 100-point down day or something, but who knows? The way they're doing it right now, there is no pauses. There is no counter trend rallies. You can throw Elliott Wave out the window practically. I mean, and not that it's anything bad about it, but Elliott Wave is based upon people trading, not computers. And we've got HAL 2000 trading now. And yeah, this move here, look at that. There was just one big move. Basically, there really wasn't any, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves down. It was just one. I mean, there should have been 5 waves inside it. And it's hard to count them. I mean, it's truly hard to count the 5 waves inside there. And here, you should go up in an ABC if it's a counter trend. And there's not. This is just one big, long C wave, as far as I can see. I mean, or A wave, it's just one big wave. So it's very, very hard to figure these markets out. The weekly is still pointing down, but look at the damage they did to the bear case. I mean, this is insane. That's the largest 1-week candle I think I've ever seen here. The only thing even comparable to it was this one coming off the March 9th low of 2009. That was insane. This is just total manipulation. Charts have still not turned back up. I know it's hard to be bearish, but they're still not turned back up. I mean, they're trying to turn back up. We're still below the zero. To me, it's still looking like it's weakening, putting in negative divergence. Doesn't mean it can't go higher. Of course, we know, that they're going to wipe out the bears before they take it down. That red line right there is 1269, 50-period moving average on the weekly. You can see here on the monthly chart, all they did was put in a spinning top kind of pattern or doji pattern. They have not turned it back up. It's trying to turn back up here to 50, but it is not. It's still clearly bearish. As for this here, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it's massively overbought. I mean, this is the fattest pig I've ever seen. This pig is so fat it's going to have a heart attack in no time. I mean, you know, obviously we should have rolled over right there. We did not. We are massively overbought here. Massively on the short terms. Not that it matters. I mean, look at this. Up here above 10. I mean, this is just absolutely insane. Wait till you see the ES. I'll show you that. I mean, this is one thing. The SPX is one thing. But the ES is so overbought, it's unreal. So this leads you to the case right here that they're going to go up more again tomorrow. Down here, curling back up. You know, it only works for the bulls, folks. It does not work for the bears. Just remember. So that's just the way the game is played. So looking here at the ES, show you some stuff here. Look at this. This is insane. They have now come back up here above the trend line from 630. This one here was from the May 2nd high. That one's just from here, obviously. Look at how overbought this is. Up in the stratosphere. This thing is so overbought now. It is up here above, I don't know, what is it there? What is the MACD? 14 or 15, 14 or 15 right there. That's insane. That's so overbought. And this is a 2-hour chart. 2-hour chart. Look at the 4-hour. And 4-hour, my God. 15 or 16. It's almost 16 here on this highest MACD line right here. Insane. I don't know what, you know, the charts, clearly every single chart said we should have rolled over in a wave 3 and absolutely crashed. You had you see where the 4-hour was right here getting ready to collapse. You've seen the daily. You know, the 2-hour was this way, the 60-minute was this way, that's on the ES, then you got the SPX that way. Every chart was bearish, ready to roll over for a perfect wave 3 of whatever, and they refused to let it happen, and clearly 100% manipulated this. You had monthly charts pointing down, weekly charts pointing down, daily charts on the bottom but still down, and then you had 4-hour, 2-hour, 60-minute charts all pointing down on the ES, on the SPX, all of them. And you get this. I mean, I don't know how you can play a game like this. This is just insane, folks. Traders going to be shaking their head. I can't be the only one shaking my head. This is literally like having 4 aces in your hand and thinking you can't lose. And the gangsters pull out 5 aces and cheat. That's exactly what happened. Look at this 60-minute chart. Look at this. That's the highest I've seen since, well, as far as this chart goes back, September. You know, up here at 15 or something like that. No, not 15. I'm sorry, 11 or 12. Up here at 11 or 12 here on it. This is massively, massively overbought. Hey, you want to do a wave count? Okay, you got a wave A, a B, and a C if you want to count it that way. And then the same thing on the ES. I'm sorry, on the SPX, you got pretty much the same thing. You can count the waves right here. A wave A, a wave B sideways, a wave C. I don't know if they're going 5 waves. Well, I guess it's wave A, B. Then inside of the C wave, you have a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5 inside of the C wave. That's what that is. So folks, I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. At this point, gangsters are in full control. I wouldn't expect anything serious damage to it until they go up higher, 1260, 1270. Maybe won't even get anything after that. I mean, I don't know. Charts still say bearish, but that this is just a counter trend rally. But you know, charts are manipulated, so that's obvious. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna end the video here. Keep it under 15 minutes. YouTube cut my count, so I don't want to do 2 videos tonight. That's it. I'll see you guys on the blog. Good luck, everyone.